Alright, here we go. Take 5 on this video. It's killing me. AZ Stinger here for the slingshot community. Just giving you a little update on what's been going on. Worked on this video last night, and between the sun going down and lights not being right and me putting the camera upside down, yeah, it was pretty stupid, and I gave up. But I'm back today, better light, seems to be in focus. We'll see. Just wanted to go over a few things. Lately I've been switching over to some lighter bands and tubes. It's just easier for me right now to shoot them. I was having some problems with the speed shooting with the 1745s. It just, I guess my muscles aren't ready for it yet. And it's no fun if you're getting tired. So, Joey from New Mexico sent me some BB shooters a little while back when I was in the hospital, and I started shooting them around. I kind of liked them, so I started going with some lighter bands and tubes. Good friend on the forum, Milo, sent me some 1632 tubes and these neat little pouches. I think they're from Leon 13. It was great, thank you, dude. I'm making all kinds of setups. I just have a few right now that I've been working on, but I'm really enjoying shooting them. And started out with this one here. This is a Axiom Champ, I believe, from Nathan there at Simple Shot. Set it up with some 1-inch black ThoroBand, and I tend to set them up a little longer than my normal pull. It's almost like a 3/4 butterfly, but I seem to be shooting well with them like this, and so I'm going to stick with that length for now. I mean, but this little setup here, man, I kind of love this thing. It was a little slippery on the grip, so I put a little. I was at the doctor's the other day, and they took some blood and got some tape and put it around my arm, and when I came home, it's a self stick, so I put it on the handle. Worked out great. Colored it in with a little Sharpie, and there you go. It's a nice little setup. But that's just one of them, man. That was the first one I set up. Then I got a couple here from. I got a couple of these from Daryl years ago. This is, I believe, is a buckthorn made by a fella named Slingshot Sniper over in the UK. Beautiful little frame, and haven't really used it much, but pulled it out the box and hooked it up with some 1-inch ThoroBand Reds. Once again, the pull's a little longer, but man, it's right on the money, man. And I got this little pouch that I had for it, a little skinny pouch, but I wet formed it the other night, and them little BBs, not BBs. I'm not a BB shooter. Let's make that clear. I shoot the 1/4 inch and the 5/16, but they cup in there just nice. And the beautiful thing about this little shooter, it has a magnet in the bottom, so you can pick up your ammo. It's pretty cool. This one here, I don't know who made this. I talked to Daryl the other day about it, and he's not sure either, because it's been a long time. But it's a beautiful piece. I don't know how well you can see it. Probably better than last night's videos, but it's just a real nice, classic kind of piece. And it worked perfect with the, it's got the little slots on the top there. So it worked perfect with these 1632 tubes. And that's another one. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I seem to be shooting a lot better with these things. So I'm very happy with this one. I tried to put the tubes on here, but they kept sliding off to the side because of the flat tops. So I really didn't want to alter it any, so I just went with the flats on it. And there's this one here. Now, I got this when I first started out shooting. Ordered it from eBay. Is it zinc? I don't know. I've never stuck it in a vise and tested it. I have shot 1745 loops with it. Never a problem. Maybe because I choke up on it so much. I don't know. never had a problem with it, but I certainly don't foresee any problem with these 1632s on it. But it's just, there you go again, man. It's just they really throw them. They throw some 3/8 steel too, but you know, it's just a nice little frame. It was cheap, you know, so it's a nice little double setup. Then we got this little micarta digital camo. I believe this was from Jeff Can Hater there, and these are the tubes that actually came from the fella in New Mexico, and so I switched them over. And there's a nice little, it's real lightweight. They're not 1632 tubes. I don't know what they are, but they're lightweight, and it's a good pull for me right now. So I've really been enjoying this one here too. Now I tried to put them on this. Tried to put them on my SPS, and I don't know, man. It just, the feel wasn't right. The feel just wasn't right for me. I guess I'm just used to shooting bigger tubes on it. So I will try it again in the future, but for right now, it's like I'm sticking with the 2040s. I don't know. It just, it's a lot of slingshot for those little tubes or something. I don't know what it was. Whatever. Woo. Oh, Jersey water. Woo. Man. But yeah, that's the shooters I've been using. Man, you know, been enjoying them. The ammo's cheap. You know, a pound of 1/4 is what, 430 of them. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? So it's fun. You know, it's a lot of fun. A lot of little plinking. I can hold a whole lot of them in my pocket as opposed to marbles. So while I'm here, I'm going to show you a couple other little things that I did. I've been wanting to shoot at night, and I don't really have a light outside, so I found this little flashlight. It was $1, Walmart, and took some rubber bands and I just hooked it on the top of my catch box, and it shines down and it lights the whole thing up. It's beautiful. It was a simple solution to being able to shoot at night, so that really worked out well. Over here is one of my old favorite, it's one of my favorite targets. I've had this since I started shooting. As you can see, it was cut off of like a mop handle. This is the metal part. You can see the wood inside there. And I cut it off, and I took an eye hook, and screwed it into the top, shot it with some fluorescent paint. Well, at one time it was orange, but this thing can take a beating. I mean, it's got all kinds of dents in it, but it survives. And you know, I've been shooting at it for years, and it's a nice little target. You know, it's just a little idea. Another idea that I had, I used to, at work, I used to have these keychains, you know, the ones that pull out there. Well, they always broke, so I'm not one to throw away anything. So I had a bunch of these things, so I ended up gluing a couple magnets on them, as you can see. And, you know, it clips on your belt. And, you know, these things hold a ton of magnets. You know, they'll hold whatever you put onto it. I think I got them magnets at warehouse, freight warehouse, or Interfreight, or Harbor Freight. Got them there, so a couple bucks. But I made up a few of these, and they work really well. And the last thing I got here is these are 5/16 steel balls that I bought a while ago. And I was living in the desert at the time, and I had a lot of problems losing them. So what I did was I took I had about 10 pounds of them, I guess, and I soaked them in vinegar, and I got the shine off them. And then what I did is I took a big turkey roasting pan, and I poured them all on the bottom, and I would just shoot them with a layer, let them dry a little bit, roll them around, shoot them again, roll them around. Same thing till they had a nice coating of fluorescent orange paint on them. and it worked really well. I mean, these things have been through hell, and they're holding up pretty good. Some of them are banged up, but I'll tell you what, even now, and I'm not in the desert anymore, but even now in the grass, they stick out like a sore thumb, man. They're easy to find. So, yeah, it's just an idea, you know. Actually, I painted all the different, all the different ones, different colors, so it was easier for me to sort them out. So, but yeah, this fluorescent orange here, boy, that's the stuff there, and grass and whatnot. So, just try it out, man. Give it a try. Well, I guess that's about all I got for now. So, you guys, happy shooting, and I'll see you on the Slingshot community. Take care.